The hometown. I'm going to bring in another hometown hero, my good friend Chris Gartrell. Come on in. Chris, how are you, sir?
Good, man. How are you today?
Nice to see you. This is the first time I've been in your home gym since it's become your home gym.
What do you think?
You know, last time, or the first time I saw you, we were at sectionals in Los Angeles.
2010?
2010.
I was like 130 then.
You were the only person wearing skins before it was cool to just wear skins.
No lie, no lie. I was the first dude that did it. It wasn't skins.
Wait, before the Euros even started doing it to school.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, out there, 130 pounds. I think I've been doing CrossFit for like 2 months. Went there. First day was great. Everything was body weight. I was 14th. I was like, oh, for sure, going to the CrossFit Games this year. Next day, they threw weight on the bar. I think I ended up like 40th after the second day. So, you know, definitely a learning experience for my first CrossFit, you know, outing that day. Come a long way since then, though. It's been about 2 years, kind of getting ready, and you know, here I am now, kind of getting ready to make runs at, you know, spots and positions, and maybe one day the games is the goal, obviously.
Yeah, you say here I am now. You know, some viewers may not know who you are, but they should, because we've seen you now for quite a few years. Last year at regionals, you did tremendous. You came in, I believe, 20th.
I was tied for 18th going into that last workout and got cut going to the last workout. You know, always a bridesmaid, never a bride type of thing. This year, definitely looking to make that last workout at regionals. Next year, you know, top 5 run is my goal, is the plan.
You've gotten so strong these last couple of years. You've really started focusing on your Olympic lifts and your strength and your technique. You know, watching you next to a top games athlete, Guido Trinidad, a few weeks ago, it was amazing seeing how fast, you know, and I even texted you, your hip hop was ridiculous. It was unbelievable. How much snatching and jerking and cleaning, how much Olympic lifting are you doing? If we go percentages, and you know, 80-20 is the standard for most things. Yeah. What is your Olympic lifting to traditional, let's say, high intensity fitness training?
I probably snatch, you know, 60% of it. You know, I'm doing a lot of snatches. You know, you see snatching come up a lot. See a lot of heavyweight snatching, and if you can snatch, you can clean and jerk. It's just an easy transfer. So I do a lot of that because when you see that, you know, Rich Froning snatches 300 pounds. You know, I'm not saying that I'm ever going to snatch 300 pounds, but you got to be able to perform the lift to do well in the sport. You know, that movement transfers to everything else. You know, if you can snatch, you can do a muscle up. You know, you can do a kipping pull up. You can do a box jump. You can do anything. So it's a big focal point for me. Like athletes do it. Athletes can do it. So I make sure I can do it as well.
Okay, so you know, Nick Zambruno started in our gym up in Scottsdale, and you guys have always kind of competed. You're always trying to push each other, and you know, honestly, beat the other guy. Who is it that you really want to beat, or at least be on top of? Let's say at regionals this year, that is a friend, that's friendly competition, but who would you like to beat this year?
I'm honestly shooting for Kevin Ogar from CrossFit Unbroken in Colorado. I'm real good friends with him and Matt Hathcock. I went up there to the Colorado Open recently. I went out there, competed with them, and Kevin's a big guy, but I've never actually been healthy at the competitions I've been at, and I think if I'm healthy, I can get him at regionals. Hope Kevin's watching. Coming after Kevin Ogar, for sure.
Awesome, and who should we be watching this weekend?
Yale Dresser for sure, young kid, he's about 20 years old, made a lot of gains over the past couple months. Andre Matus has put a lot of work in the last couple years. We got some young ladies, obviously Leslie Johnson from CrossFit Works, and we got a little one named Kelsey Bennett. She was actually an individual competitor last year in the Northeast region at 17. That clean, the clean, 30 cleans really knocked her out, but she's gotten a lot stronger. She's 18 years old competing here today. She's a young blood, but she'll do really well too.
All right, the clean ladder or the barbell progression, workout 1, Danny Nichols, what do you think?
I mean, I assumed he came down because he heard something heavy was. I asked him, and he's like, actually, no, like, is there something heavy today? I think he's probably got a good shot at taking it, but you never know, you know, he could slip, but he did double 375 in 20 seconds, so he might take it again. And
his training partner, Moses, I mean, pound for pound, he'll give you a run for his money, man.
Kid Kong, I'm just going to call him Kid Kong. 355 clean, 355 clean, he's a beast. He's a beast, but I heard he's got a little problem overhead. I heard him and Danny joking, so we'll see how it goes, but I definitely see those two battling all day.
Awesome. Chris Gartrell running the show here at CrossFit Works in Tucson, man. Always a pleasure.